Hey, what's up everybody? It's JT and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to Demi Lovato's new 3-part documentary series called Demi Lovato Dancing with the Devil. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys pause this video, go down there, hit the subscribe button, and then ding that notification bell for future content. I post every week, and then make sure you guys hop on over to Instagram and follow me at hey.jt, and then give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me. I am 28, and I'm pretty sure everyone who grew up that's my age, early 30s, you grew up with Disney when it was Miley, Demi, Selena, the Jonas Brothers. So that's considered our era of Disney. So we all know that Demi Lovato has definitely had struggles with drug use and so many other unfortunate things. And she has put together this 3-part documentary YouTube series called Dancing with the Devil. And we're about to check it out. And then we're gonna talk about part 1 after this. Let's get it.
It's just a little red wine, I'll be fine. Not like I wanna do this every night.
Oh, this was filmed during COVID. Interesting.
Thank you guys. Pictures up. Lock it up.
If we could just try to be quiet, everybody. All right.
I've had so much to say over the past 2 years of wanting to set the record straight about what it was that happened. FYI, I'm just gonna say it all, and then if we don't want to use any of it, we can take it out.
So you just want to know everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You don't want the true story from me.
I can't believe y'all are doing this. This is lit, but okay.
It's tough because we shot an entire documentary that will never see the light of day. It was before she OD'd.
This tour has been fun every show.
The best way to describe it is that she's just tuned in. She's here, she's present, she's happy.
In that documentary,
She's so beautiful, man.
I was allowing the cameras to see the tip of the iceberg.
She should be dead, 100%.
It is being reported that the oxycodone was also laced with fentanyl.
The more of the details come out about what went down, the more it becomes really obvious that she's really lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah.
It's so sad.
I crossed a line that I had never crossed in the world of addiction.
Ooh, when I turned around and saw my dad in those pictures,
Oh, yeah.
something about I saw him in rehearsal, it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
We had an estranged relationship, so we weren't close, and growing up my whole life, I longed for that relationship with him, and then I resented him because he was an addict and an alcoholic.
Oh,
and
wow.
abusive to
I never
my
knew
mom.
that.
And so I cut him out because I felt like, it was causing more harm than good to have him in my life. His death was very complicated because we don't actually know the exact day that he died. All we know is that by the time he was found, his body was too decomposed to have an open casket. He had been laying there, I think, for about a week and a half before anybody found him. And during that was Father's Day. So every summer now that rolls around, I spend it kind of thinking, was today the day that my dad died? Is it tomorrow? And then also knowing that by the time Father's Day rolls around, he was just laying there rotting. And that was the fear that I always had for him, was that he would end up alone. And he did. He died alone.
6 years ago, I was drinking vodka out of a Sprite bottle at 9 in the morning, throwing up in the car. And I just remember thinking, this is no longer cute. This is no longer fun. And I'm just like my dad.
My mom has dealt with substances and an eating disorder. So I
this in
didn't
the
know any
family.
different. Then I was put in beauty pageants where it's extremely competitive and it's all about your looks and your talent. My self-esteem was just completely damaged from those beauty pageants. I remember actually making a pact with myself saying, if I don't win this pageant, I will never eat again. Then you put me in front of a camera and on stage, and it's just Of course, I'm going to be super competitive and try to be the best at everything that I do. There's so many people
That just gave me
that
chills.
depend on
All the
you.
clips from Disney Channel
And
and
that
Barney, that just gave me
you know that you're
chills.
supporting these people's families and their next break. I've realized that I've spent more time trying to please other people the past several years of my life than I have really trying to make it what I want.
It wasn't until the
I know that
last few
feeling.
years
I
that I
know that
really
feeling.
fully.
There were times where I had to spend the night because she like ate a cookie. I felt like I was always walking on eggshells, no matter what. What I was eating, around who, what we had in our dressing room, what kind of food.
It was very intense. Everyone around her had to be drug tested. You know, she wasn't allowed to hang out with anybody that wasn't sober completely.
There were times where I was just like, she's miserable.
And I'm just not feeling comfortable in my body right now because I've stopped being so strict with food so that I could get more peace with it rather than like living my life in a diet. I put on like a little weight, so like I don't want to go on stage every night in clothes that are like showy. A part of the problem is too is like the sketches that they draw. Everything looks good on a sketch because it's a 10-foot, 90-pound model with a 5-inch waist.
But she's
There's
so
just much
gorgeous
pressure
and
as
her
a female.
Demi got body. Okay? Demi got body.
A certain way. And that shit is the stuff that I used to look up to. That shit's really triggering.
I had a photo shoot, and I remember being at the photo shoot and just thinking to myself, like, I don't even know why I'm sober anymore. Like, I am so miserable. I'm not happy. I have all this stuff that I'm dealing with. I picked up a bottle of red wine that night, and it wasn't even 30 minutes before I called someone that I knew had drugs on them. I'm surprised I didn't OD that night. I ended up at a party. I just so happened to run into my old drug dealer from 6 years before, and like the odds of that happening was crazy. And he like had a duffel bag, and I just went to town. I went on a shopping spree. That night I did drugs that I'd never done before. I'd never done meth before. I tried meth. I mixed it with Molly, with Coke, weed, alcohol, Oxycontin, and like that alone should have killed me. Like 2 weeks before I was introduced to heroin and crack cocaine, I started using recreationally, and obviously like you can't do that with heroin before you become addicted to it.
Are we talking about heroin? Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I'll just tell you the real. I'll just give you the real.
There was so many
God.
red flags. I mean, we had done game night. She disappears from game night. Everyone's kind of looking to me like, Syra, where is she? And so I go upstairs and I find her in the bathroom, and she's got, you know, tinfoil, and she's smoking something.
When I came back to LA after tour, I picked up where
I'm sorry, that was my friend. I just would not let her drink. That was my
very
friend.
heavily using.
Oh.
I went out to a friend's party, and none of my friends knew what I was using. So I kept it very hidden from everyone. That is one thing that I was very good at.
This is
was
scary.
hiding the fact that I was addicted to crack and heroin.
Demi is very good at hiding what she needs to hide.
Demi's good at making you believe that she's okay.
Oh, hey, be careful. Okay, I'm sure. I don't know why, but like I've just like felt like I needed to tell you that ever since I was at your house. Like, just be careful. I'm always careful. Take care of yourself.
When you deprive someone of something,
That just made my heart
they
drop.
definitely find ways to get what they want.
I had told some friends hey, I've been sober since I was 19. Like, I want to try this drinking, smoking thing. Like, I just want to see if I can handle it. I said I was going to bed, but the reality was that I had called one of my dealers over.
Paramedic out there, 65. What's the address of the emergency?
We just need to get somebody out here.
Yes, you know what happened to her, okay? Be there shortly. Stay with the patient. I'm going to remain on the line with you all the way until the paramedics arrive, okay?
Wow. And I already know that it's gonna get darker from here. I mean, this was just part one, you know. Wow, like it's sad. It's sad that a person who literally has the world at their feet, you know, you've been pretty much like the it girl since like what 2000 and like maybe what 7, 8, whenever Camp Rock came out, and yeah, beautiful, talented. I mean, have all the necessities to become iconic, and wow, you're addicted to drugs. Like, that is so sad. But I found out that this had happened to her on the Shade Room, and when I saw that, my heart was like crushed, because like, you know, I thought after she went through her first little relapse and everything, I was just like, wow, you know, she wrote the book that I read called Staying Strong, 365 Days of the Year. She had that documentary on YouTube. I think it was called Simply Complicated. That was good. So I was just like, wow, like Demi's gonna come back. And especially like with that whole Tell Me That You Love Me album, like it was a gold mine, you know, but it's just so sad. And to me, I guess that's why, like, I don't put people on pedestals. They're human at the end of the day. You know, they go through struggles and stuff as well. And a lot of people, sometimes they are so poor that all they have is money, you know, and money does not buy happiness no matter what anyone tells you. So, I mean, wow. Like, I don't have much for this video, but I mean, we got 2 more parts to get through, and I'll be reacting to the other 2 parts as well. So, wow, let's get ready. All right, good people. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my reaction to Demi Lovato's YouTube 3-part series, Dancing with the Devil Part 1. If you like what you saw today and you're new to the channel, be sure you guys go down there, hit that subscribe button, and then ding that notification bell for future content. I post every week, and then hop on over to Instagram and follow me at hey.jt, and then give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me. And as always, my name is JT. So until next video, I'm out.